And now to tonight's main point. Students at two Placer County schools, they walked out of class today. They are sending a message of support for an LGBTQ plus youth group that has been the source of a lot of controversy lately, which we have been following all of it. And the youth group is called The Landing Spot, and they describe themselves as a non-religious support group for LGBTQIA plus youth and their parents in Placer County. And last month, the Roseville Joint Union High School District told the group that they could no longer operate on school campuses. So today we went out to talk to the students. Becca Habegger did. And these students, they say that they don't feel supported. And then we also got the school district's response too. Take a look.
About 100 people showed up outside the Roseville Joint Union High School District offices Friday afternoon, a mix of community members and students who walked out of Oakmont High School next door.
It really just feels amazing hearing all the support from everyone here.
Oakmont senior Maddie Hout says having resources for LGBTQIA plus students is important.
Our wellness centers are incredible. A lot of our staff is incredible and supportive and does help us out if we need to talk with them or tell them our issues. But having that external resource, especially for students whose parents aren't accepting, it's really just something that I feel is necessary for our students, for our youth.
They're talking about The Landing Spot, a non-religious support group for LGBTQIA plus youth and their parents in Placer County through Loomis Basin Congregational United Church of Christ, led by Pastor Casey Tinnen. In February, district leaders say it came to their attention there was no formal agreement between the district and The Landing Spot, something the district requires of such outside groups. So the district no longer allowed The Landing Spot to operate on district property.
The fact that the school now has one less resource for their LGBTQIA students, it feels like we're getting stabbed in the back.
But there's some more context here. About 2 weeks ago, an organization called Project Veritas released an undercover video of Pastor Tinnen.
When they know that their queer kid is coming to me for support, they're going to be upset.
Pastor Tinnen says the video was recorded without his knowledge or permission and that he was led to believe he was speaking with parents of transgender kids seeking his advice. Project Veritas says it stands by its reporting.
Once the video came out, the district was contacted by a number of parents with very specific concerns, safety-related concerns from their perspective, from what they observed in the video.
Days later, at a school board meeting, supporters and critics of The Landing Spot shared their thoughts.
Have the proper steps been taken to fully vet these other organizations? The solution is not putting a wedge between parents and children. Having children lie and attend secret meetings is not the answer.
They made a very good man seem like a very bad man.
In a video released this week, Pastor Tinnen responded to all of this.
More than 5 years ago, The Landing Spot was invited by a local high school health counselor to be a resource for queer students in schools because there were no such resources available in Placer County. The Landing Spot has grown year after year and is clearly needed.
We asked School Board President Pete Constant to respond to student concerns that the district isn't doing enough to support its LGBTQIA plus students.
We do have other resources. It's not as if the Landing Spot was our only resource. Our superintendent and our cabinet, our executive staff, has been going to each of the schools and meeting with students and talking to them about their concerns, talking to them about what supports they believe they need, and we will work to fulfill those needs. Now, we may have some of those supports already in place and we'll utilize them more, or we may find that we need additional supports, and if we do, we'll seek those out.
Becca's with us now. I mean, you spoke to the board president, but what does the superintendent have to say about this?
Well, I asked the superintendent for an on-camera interview to address students' concerns that the district isn't doing enough to support LGBTQIA plus students. A district spokesperson said the superintendent was unavailable, but they responded with this statement, not addressing student concerns. The safety and well-being of all our students is our first and foremost priority. The district has not approved or sanctioned in any way today's activities, which are just outside the district's property, nor does it condone hate speech or any reference to violence.
And part of that is in reference to some counter-protesters, right?
Yeah, you know, the walkout organizer tells me that at the West Park High School location, a counter-protester actually started getting violent and shut down the demonstration about 2 hours in. And over where we were at the district offices, a handful of counter-protesters showed up about halfway through, and there were some arguments between folks on both sides. But I want to be clear, counter-protesters were vastly outnumbered by those in support of the Landing Spot today.
And the other question I have, are students going to be in trouble for walking out today at all? Are they going to be penalized in any way at school, I guess?
That's a good question. It's an important one I
Yeah.
asked. The spokesperson says there are no disciplinary repercussions for students, saying they have the right to peacefully protest.
All right, Becca, thank you so much. We appreciate it.